A Samoan man in his late 30s has died in a crash between a van and a truck on State Highway 5 between Napier and Taupō. The crash happened in Tarawera, about 70 kilometres north of Napier, just before 10 o'clock this morning. Our reporter Tom Kitchin is in Tarawera and joins me now. Kia ora, Tom. What can you tell us about this crash?
Kia ora, Lisa. Yes, it was a very nasty crash that happened here this morning. I'm looking just outside the window of my car and I see a completely mangled truck on the side of the road. Luckily, it's off the road, but it's looking pretty ugly, really.
And what is it? It's a tanker of some sort, was it? And what happened with the van?
Yes, it looks like a tanker from here. So my understanding was there were 3 vans and all of them had RSE workers in the van, and 2 of them were turning right into this cafe stop here, and then the one behind them collided with a truck that was behind them. So it was quite a nasty crash from what I understand.
And so, Tom, what do we know about those people who have been injured?
So my understanding was the truck driver was actually uninjured, so he was very lucky. I mean, his truck might be mangled on the side of the road, but for the others, there were 10 people, actually there were 11 people in the van, and one of them died, and then there were 10 in different states of injury. So yes, quite a lot of them really, yes. And yeah, some of them were quite badly injured. I think 2 critical patients and 8 moderate to serious, and they went to Gisborne, Palmerston North, Hastings, so they went all around the lower North Island.
And Tom, what do we know about where they were headed or what they had been doing?
So it's my understanding that the company, the orchard that these RSE workers were working for, they decided to take them on a trip to Taupō. They were living in Hastings, working in Hastings, so they went there for a couple of days just for a bit of a break, but it obviously didn't turn out for the best. So they were going on holiday, and then this happened, so it's pretty tragic for all involved.
And tell us a little bit about the situation with the road there, because people who are listening to us and might not see the pictures from this tanker, well, it looks like it was in 2 sections, the tanker, towing another wagon as such. And it's completely off the road. Is it down a bank? And what is the situation with the road itself?
Yes, the tanker or the truck, whatever you want to call it, is down the bank, but the van was on the road, and it took them quite a while. It took police and fire and emergency, the ambulance, quite a while to treat everybody there and to actually examine the scene. The serious crash unit from the police were examining the scene. So yes, it took them a while, but now the road is open. I'm seeing it right past me. I mean, I think people might be going a bit slow, just to be cautious, obviously, but the road is now open after many hours of it being shut.
Thank you for joining us. That is Tom Kitchin, our reporter there in Tarawera at the scene of that crash, that fatal crash. And just an update in from the police on the situation there. The police can confirm that the Samoan nationals were involved in this morning's crash on State Highway 5. 11 people, including the deceased, were in the van. A number of the people in the van, they say, were Samoan nationals who were in New Zealand working as seasonal workers. And there was also 1 New Zealander in the van too. The police are liaising with the Samoan High Commission to notify the families of those involved in today's tragic crash, they say. St John treated patients who had varying injuries and were transported to different hospitals, as you heard Tom say there. And victim support is providing assistance to those who need it. Investigation currently underway, and they say it's too early to speculate about what possible factors may have caused the crash.